Are you the first one to do the conversion on it?
On a lifted truck, yes. There's a lot of guys that got them on drop trucks. I think that guy's name is called Ivan, but he's with Ground Zero. That truck is insane, and it was definitely my vision from
the purple one.
The two-door one, right?
Yeah, it was red, then purple, and now it's yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's clean.
Got money though. He does a lot of shit to that damn truck.
Yeah, it's an insane build. So that was definitely the vision for this. The suspension's all built from Diego. It's a 44-inch air ride lift. Got 30s on 16s. The interior's off of an Escalade too. The whole interior is an Escalade. So
is it a newer interior? Or
no, I wish. Yeah. It's too complicated to make that dash work, and then to even get one, it was insane. To get this, we had the render done a year ago, and it took a year for me to find this. Everything had to be parted. Every piece, the fog lights, the headlights, the grill, the bumper, everything.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're at HP House. Make sure you watch the full podcast on YouTube.
All right, guys, y'all make sure to like, subscribe, comment. And by the way, who you guys want on the next podcast?
Welcome back to Go Hard Podcast. I'm your host, Noel. We got another banger for y'all, man. We came all the way to Fort Worth. I said it, Fort Worth, not Dallas. But we're here. We're at HP House. We're here to talk about, the shop, his background as far as the performance. You got the show truck. As you can see, the Cadi we got in the back. We got CTSV right here he's working on. C8. Crazy body kit. Ociel.
What's up, guys? I'm Ociel Team Billet. We out here in the cold. Houston weather can never be like this. So, yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoy.
Let's get up for HP House.
So many people crowded, full of people right now.
Huh? I know, right? We got all the people in the back. Crazy. All the mechanics right there.
All the mechanics
chilling
looking at us.
They're naked. Eating pizza, just watching us, man.
They're butt-ass naked looking at us very sexually,
Introduce yourself, man.
What's up? This is Ramiro. I'm the owner of HP House. Pretty much do a lot of LS swaps here, Mopar swaps, power adders for all makes, Mopars, Fords, Chevys, LSLTs, diesels. We do a lot of diesels too. We also do some repairs for some customers that usually don't trust anybody else working on all their other personal cars after they come here. So
they ain't messing
across
around.
The board.
They ain't messing around. Tell us a little about you, man. Tell us about your background. The roots of the performance side of you.
Pretty much everything just started from I got screwed over with my 6.1. It was a 6.1 SRT8 Charger. Got screwed over from a shop here in Dallas, and I was trying to find somebody to finish it.
Tag him.
I was trying to find somebody to finish it, and I couldn't find nobody to work on Mopars. Nobody. So it was kind of like a sign where it was like, man, I can't find nobody, and we're all just stuck with this guy.
Yeah.
So, I pretty much got into it. I started learning the performance side of it. I was already a heavy equipment engineer by trade, so I worked on Caterpillars.
Okay.
And I did that for the oil field, and then I was doing it here for a couple of big construction companies. So I was already familiar with building engines. I've done it, I did it for a day job. So, performance-wise, it was just kind of, I caught it real quick,
Yeah.
What year was this when you started, when you were looking for? Oh, damn.
2014. Damn. This happened 2014.
So you quit your job right away when you started doing this?
Heck no. It was it was a process. I started. It was kind of planning, because I had reached the peak in my position. You know what I mean? So everything was already well. We were all living well. I have a wife and my kids. We already had built our own house, and we're already good.
Yeah.
So it was starting over pretty much. In the new career where I already had my career set.
Mm-hmm.
But it was at first it was hard. Nobody would come. No, in performance, if you don't have your name already set.
So you got this in 2014, this place?
No.
So
I've only been here 1 year.
Oh.
I was in Arlington, which is down the road.
Oh.
In Arlington, which is it's like 10 minutes from here.
Yeah. So like when we were coming, we didn't know. Like I told you, we didn't know if we were going to like a house,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a ranch,
Yeah.
or like
Which is perfect.
it kind of is.
It's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect because 2 years ago we got broken into. Whenever we used to blast our address and everything, they stole 3
Oh.
Trackhawks,
Damn.
4 Hellcats, a Super Duty, and an Impala, and it was harsh. I had to pay everything out of my pocket. Everybody always, it was a really big thing here in the city. It was all over the internet. Everybody was saying it was an inside job. We did this to our own so we can get a big payout, etc. We ended up finding every single car within 24 hours. One Hellcat was found at the chop shop in Arkansas, that's where the people came from.
Damn.
Usually here in the city, we all know each other. Everybody knows each other. Nobody really messes. When you're from, you know what I mean? Whenever you work on a lot of people's cars, you not everybody messes with you. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
kind of like, it's everybody out here helping each other out. So it was definitely an outsider that broke into it. So to clarify that.
Yeah.
Somebody that probably followed you on Instagram and shit.
For sure. It was that. We
That was at your old shop, right?
at the old shop. They cut a hole on the wall. They pulled the meter out of the wall, cut everything off. And
The electric
They did that
meter?
GTA,
Yes.
They did
Damn.
that GTA shit, bro.
Yeah.
Can I bring my story a little bit? That happened with my truck too.
Yeah.
And talk about it. So like, I had a girl hit the rear of my truck, and I took it to the insurance, like a Toyota center
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't know anywhere else, So I took it there. My truck had like 2212s, American Forces, some rough country lift, some basic shit,
Yeah.
And then I literally left it not even like less than fucking 12 hours. I got called the next morning, late in the morning. Hey, your truck got robbed. I'm like, how? And I'm like,
It got stolen.
huh?
It got stolen.
Oh yeah, it got stolen. Yeah, my bad. The truck got stolen, and I was like, how? Oh, they fucking the whole garage door. They hit them, like they destroyed the motherfucker.
Yeah.
They destroyed it, and they also destroyed the fence. So they ran over the fence and destroyed this, and they stole the truck just to get my wheels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, I would have did that for a Trackhawk, not for that.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, these wheels were like what, like 2,000 just for the fucking wheels. The tires were just some fucking cheap ass shit,
I mean, they found these people, but they were out the same day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All that is very, very low penalized, which I get it. It ain't like a big crime. For us, it is because we're the affected ones. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least for me, I can say that it affects your popularity, and a lot of people like second question taking their car to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But considering we found every single car within 24
Yeah.
hours, for a lot of people was like, oh,
That's crazy. For me, I had to pay for my own insurance because it was a forceful entry. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because if it would, let's just say that you had the door open or something, like, oh, now that's you're in charge for your insurance. You got to cover your insurance. But in my case, I had to cover mine. I'm like, why, motherfucker? Like, this is your shit.
We did too. Our insurance, we have a $5 million insurance.
So you guys
They
covered
did not cover it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
didn't. They didn't cover it because the lease was not under my name, and we weren't there more than 3 months. Yeah.
Shit. Well,
So
when did you start the shop? Like when did you?
so my shop started in 2014, and I hired a mechanic, and he was there full time. But I always had my job.
Yeah.
I never wanted to really leave security, my financial securities to put my family through a financial instability. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I want to follow my dream. I was always very realistic with that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? I would work, and then I would come work at the shop, make sure everything's fine. Till everything kind of just picked up, and which it did. It took like 3 years. 3 years till it kind of pulled me out of my career.
So 2017.
2017, I was full blown.
Shop.
Yeah.
And that was in Arlington.
Arlington, yes.
it's crazy, man.
No.
3 years.
So did you do performance first, or you just started with like the mechanic stuff?
We were doing nothing but lifted trucks. We used to be called the candy shop. It was always the candy shop HP house because we did both. We did lifted trucks, and then we also had a performance side. And it's very hard to compete in the lifted scene just because you have a lot of shops that will put a lift kit on for $400, $700. When realistically, that's, you know what I mean. If you're really in labor wise, that's you can't put a lift kit on for $400. You know what I mean? At least I couldn't compete with those guys.
But you're talking about like house fab kits, or you're talking about like rough country kits?
Yeah, kits. It
Okay.
wasn't fabricating nothing crazy like this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like different levels.
Yeah.
No.
You gotta do your own shit for that. You know what I mean?
No.
So you said there was competition, right?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of company when it comes to lift kits and all that powder coating, lift kits. That's what I really wanted to do. I wanted. Seems like back in the days, that's what really was popping. So we kind of wanted to tackle both sceneries, and it just the performance side of us just ran off out of proportion. Everything was kind of crazy. We were already doing LS swaps, but I wasn't really. I was more focused. I wanted to do this cool, show stuff.
Yeah.
So and it was the complete opposite. People started bringing us LS swaps left and right.
Damn.
We were doing Mopar, so the competition. There was not much competition when it came to Mopar.
Yeah.
And back in the days. And
Do,
it kind
do
of
you have any heavy hitters that you had on the performance side or no?
for Mopars?
Yeah.
We had one of the first Trackhawks, the president of SRT Life. He's from Houston. He was on 26s. He was running some good numbers. There's a lot of videos back in the days in 2019, 2020. He gapped a demon on 26s. I want to say
Damn.
on the Trackhawk. It was we had 240 upper pulley, 10% lowers, 1600 cc injectors. Heat blanket with a spacer on the blower, and it was running
Very nice.
some crazy numbers.
Damn.
So 2017, when did you start noticing like you were like popping off, like going hard, like
2019 with the Mopars, it was insane. It was I feel like we popped off a little bit more just because a lot of the other Mopars. Houston backed us up crazy. We have a lot of Mopars, a lot of Hellcats, a lot of 392s from Houston that we've built.
You know why?
No.
Oh, cause there's not really a shop in Houston that really does Mopars.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't. I think there's a shop called PSI, but I think they do diesels. But I don't know a shop in Houston.
What's
That's why the other day
I think HHP is from over there. High horsepower.
HHP?
Yeah.
But they do a lot of Chevys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The tuner's name is Chuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess only mostly people what they want, especially on mostly trucks in Houston and stuff like that.
There's another the tuner guy that I was telling you, the Asian tuner guy that's really good. It's called Z Tuning, I believe.
Yeah.
And they got some pretty crazy.
They do
world
Mopars
records.
too?
But we don't focus on records. This is a big difference from us. We don't care about making no records on the track or none of that stuff. We're more like, not that we focus on like street cars, but that's who people brings us cars that are streetable.
Yeah.
And that can still make good power and drive it to work and back. You know what I mean? We have never really spent a lot of time on the track. Just to be honest, we can do it. It's not that we don't really focus on that. It's just our customer and the demand for it is more on street cars.
But as far as like business wise,
That
you would
Yeah.
because this is like in and out, and like the money's flowing like boom boom. Rather
Crazy.
a car that's like building to hit sevens,
yes.
and then it's here for like months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
There's a lot of research to go with it, which I got a S2K, my S2K back there that we're gonna build it. We're gonna throw a 427 dart with the glider and twin turbos. There's gonna be a lot of research and development for all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of R&D.
Not that we can't do it. It's just that the demand for us is all street cars.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna sit here and deny what people want so we can focus on, track numbers or records,
Supply and demand.
Do you think you think that's what makes a shop like? Do you think that's one? I guess you could say big way to build a shop is building like a world, not even world, but like record breaking car.
Yes and a no. There's a market for everything.
Sorry to cut you off, but the reason why I say that is because like you see these shops, and they have a fast truck, or you see these shops and they have a fast car, fast whatever, right? And then like people watch them on YouTube, they watch them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and then you have then they get flooded with work. So it's like they build a really fast car, their business grows technically.
Right.
So what do you, like? How do you see that?
Yes and a no.
Okay.
How many people really have drag cars?
Yeah.
And how many? 9 times out of 10, the people that have drag cars, like drag cars, they build their own stuff. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, it's just I see it in numbers. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people can really afford to build an actual track car because it doesn't cost $10,000 or $15,000. It costs $100K plus
Yeah.
to
Pretty
build
much
an
another-
actual track
yeah.
car. You know what I mean? And to be able to make a living out of that, you have to be in the business 20 years plus to have a shop full of 100K plus builds.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to collect those 100K?
Oh, it's yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a double-edged sword where, you know, either you're going to make a living or live off your passion,
Yeah.
you know?
That's true.
So
That guy Flacco, shout out to Flacco again. Damn, we bring him up
Every episode,
every
bring 'em up.
podcast we bring him up.
Yeah.
But that's what he does now. Like
I know.
full blown race car, race trucks. You know, they come in, leave it. Hey, I want this to hit this. Boom, boom, boom. And then most of them are M1, so it's like they're not even streetable. you
yeah,
know?
of course.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's like it's crazy how
It's a blessing to be able to hit that
milestone.
exactly that point where you just have it's like I'm saying it takes years for people to just here's a truck and here's a bag full of money. Build me something, I'll be back next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't happen from one day to another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why Dodge?
Because there wasn't really nobody building them. I saw when it's like how they say when God gives you lemons, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you saw potential in them, for sure.
I saw the opportunity.
Yeah.
I saw the opportunity, and how I got screwed over. You know what I mean? That I got held out of my car, no answers, no phone call, nothing. I was literally got held out of I got my car halfway working for over a year and a half that they kept my car. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a business. I'm gonna start the business and we're gonna learn how to work on Mopars, and I just knew we were gonna take over in the Mopar game just because of how we do business. You know what I mean? We're all very transparent with the people. Somebody calls me, I always answer, no matter what. You know what I mean? I feel like it's very important whenever a customer calls you. There are some customers that call you that bugs you, and you kind of gotta push back and be like, hey, here are my hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't press over it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know, for the most part, customers love whenever you're super transparent with them 24/7.
I remember whenever I think you went on vacation and you were like, hey, don't call me, don't text me, I'm on vacation. You had posted it, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, call the shop or something like that. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember it was if they see me posting at vacation with a family
Yeah.
and any update on my car, I'm like, what update can I possibly have out here in the beach with my family? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I feel like it's a little bit of disrespect because they kind of know what they're doing. So I'm never disrespectful, but I always just leave them on red. And then they're like, why you leave me on red? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would have low-key been recording me like, yeah, bro, I don't know, fool. Like, you know, it's kind of like hot degrees right now. I mean, I gotta have to call about you eating like a margarita or some shit, you know?
Eating
And
a
like,
margarita?
Drinking a margarita.
Drinking,
Damn,
yeah.
bro. Drinking a margarita. And just like,
and we don't really, you know what's crazy that we don't, I think it's more my fault because I always answer him. Even my wife always tells me, you're teaching them that you're always gonna answer no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's just this is my baby. Like I take care of my business 100%. Like I don't no lo descuido for nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like if I can answer, I'm gonna answer. You know what I mean? But don't see me if you see me partying at 2 a.m. Don't hit me up like, hey, how's my car coming along? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's limits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why not separate like the personal life from your business on social media?
I tried that, but a lot of people when I did do that, a lot of people, most of my followers did for the most part, they said that they followed our page because you kind of are following the owner around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not just like an actual stale page that it just posts cars.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, so let's go back to the Dodge. Any like when you got into Dodge, right? As far as like the engines, you know, obviously they come with the supercharger and stuff like that. I mean, I know you went and you started working on Dodge because that's where the money was at, right?
The demand.
The demand, right? Cut the money part out.
Yeah.
The demand. What do you see different from Dodge than Chevy and Ford?
Dodge doesn't have a map sensor, first of all.
Really?
Yeah. It's all control out of data. So to tune a Dodge, that's why there's not a lot of tuners that can tune Dodge. It's hell to tune Dodge. It has a air temperature sensor, no map sensor.
Oh.
That's
Hell to
it.
tune,
It's all
but-
created over data.
Had
So
a tune, but
you have
easy
to
to steal.
You have easy to steal, not a tune.
Yeah.
You know, most of the Trackhawks that we were able to find because they left it on the side of the road is because we had put these 3.0 Whipples and they weren't tuned yet, so they didn't get very far. They left them on the side of the road. Thankfully for that.
Yeah.
But-
So, Whipple came out with a 3.0.
Yes,
They just came out with the new one.
the 3.8.
3.8.
Yeah,
What's the difference? Do you know? Like the difference 3.0 and 3.8 besides obviously being bigger.
the capability of it. You know, this new setup with the cooling. These Mopars hate heat. As soon as they get stressed, they blow up.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, they hate heat.
I mean, every car hates heat technically though.
But
Like
yes.
if it's running too hot, the IET they're not gonna run as good if it's cold. You know?
Yeah, of course. But the Mopars are very weak. Very weak. It's like water and ice with Mopar.
Damn.
Once the biggest enemy when it comes to the Hellcats is just it's the blower and the heat. You know what I mean? And once that blower goes, the engine goes. Yeah, all the it blows up. Usually, what the screws are the first ones to go. And it dumps everything inside the engine.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's on the stock blower? You're talking
The
about
stock blowers.
Okay.
Stock blowers.
now
But
what-
these 3.0s and these 3.8s, I haven't experienced anything on the 3.8s just came out. So to be honest,
Yeah.
I know absolutely nothing of the 3.8. The design, the cooling. I'm sure the cooling ports are way bigger than the 3.0. But yeah.
What's the fastest Dodge you built?
It's we got I want to say is that Trackhawk that we built, but we got this SRT8 that one we got right here. This one's got a HHP 426, and it's got a transmission built trans, and it's got the 3.0. That Jeep was one of the Jeeps that they stole from us, by the way, and it had a lot of electrical issues because they tear everything up. So
Damn.
this one's gonna be insane, and that 426 that tan Dodge.
Okay.
Also, that's gonna be crazy.
And like the number, as far as numbers was, have you had like a crazy build, like, you know?
That I can think of, no. Honestly, we ain't never really measured. You know what I mean? Our builds off of numbers.
Yeah.
Honestly, to be honest, yeah, we have a couple Trackhawks and Hellcats on that are stock blower, stock engine.
Yeah.
Doing 1,000 horsepower in their daily cars. You know, obviously they're not out there on map 3 doing pulls every day, but you know what I mean. Nothing insanely ridiculous. You know, most of our cars are like I told you, they're a show and go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean. Nothing like track focus. We
If
did
you want
a
it fast, you do something with it.
we
pretty
did
much.
we did a 427 Dart twin turbo Monte Carlo for a customer in Louisiana. That's in our page. It was going to be a 3,000 horsepower car.
The donk? Was
No,
it a donk?
no, it wasn't big wheel. And but we pretty much just finished everything off, and it went to the tuner, and the tuner finalized everything else over there in Louisiana.
But you have your own tuner here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And he does what? Chevy, Dodge, Ford?
Chevy, Dodge, Ford, LSLT, and his name's Ethan. He's got his own shop. It's called Trackstar. So.
Oh, okay. So you
yeah.
just take him to tune it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like, compadre, pull up, compadre. I got a fucking Dodge. I got a anything, compadre. Anything you want, I got over here.
Yeah, pretty
Pull
much.
up.
So he'll be like pull up and
Yeah, we schedule everything. Everything's all through scheduling. So
So if somebody wants to get their car, fixed up or add some juice or power, what's the process?
the hardest thing is the line that we have in here. You know what I mean? Honestly, you pretty much have to get on the line.
What's the wait time right now?
Right now, considering it's November right now, we're really just trying to clear out the shop with the biggest bills that we got. So unless it like full projects right now, we're not taking no full projects. November, December, we're just writing out all the bills that we got. But if it's mid-July or anything, we pretty much got customer comes in, we inspect the car, we talk to him what direction he wants to take with the car.
And budget.
And budget, exactly. Budget's the major. Everybody wants to make big power, and it just costs a lot of money. There's no such thing as saving money and making power. You might make power, but you go make a pass or two, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
what a
go
lot.
cheat with power, baby.
Yeah. That's what people really don't understand. It's hard for us to really give a customer what he really wants when he really it costs a lot.
Ford, Dodge, or Chevy?
Which one would I build? I'll build LS.
Chevy?
Yeah, Chevy.
Why?
Just so much easier. The practicality about it. You can order a water pump from Walmart.com for an LS. You know what I mean? Just the practicality about it. You know what I mean? You can
Interchangeable.
break down anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like in diesel. I'd build a Cummins before I build anything else. A 12 valve or a 24 valve. You know what I mean? Just the practicality and the availability of parts.
So Duramax, Cummins, Power Stroke.
Cummins.
Why? But why the Cummins?
I mean, just off the back, these Cummins, these inline sixes will make 800 horses without doing nothing to them. Do injectors. You drop injectors, a tune and turbo.
Can we talk about that?
And
Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
it'll make power.
Damn.
It'll make 800. It'll make 1,000. That 24 valve that we're building on a stock block, stop pistons, stock everything will make 1,000 horse.
1,000 horse, and then 1,400 pounds of torque.
Oh yeah, yes sir. Yeah.
Damn.
Those 47 RFEs are the first things that go. So that truck that we got right there, that one's gonna be a full build. It's gonna get Suncoast 47 RFE, twin
Nice.
turbos from Evo Diesel,
Damn.
200 over injectors, everything.
Damn.
Build it out. We're gonna build it out. Everything. The time cover, heads are we're probably gonna send the heads out to get ported as well. So
Nice.
it's a full build. It's gonna stay rusty like that from the outside, but it's gonna be a full build.
Tell me about the Cadillac. Like, what have you done to it, or how did you even get it?
Well, it's
It's,
not really Cadillac, right?
It's a Tahoe.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
2016 Tahoe. It used to have a turbo kit. It was a sleeper. It used to be a sleeper. If you dig down enough on our page. Back in 2017, it was a sleeper. It was making like 800 horses,
Damn.
Damn.
and it was just
Getting groceries.
yeah. It was just I don't want to say it was the first, but it was one of the first Tahoes that had a turbo kit because they didn't make these no kits at all. We pretty much got all the parts from a Silverado and fabricated everything. So like a 2016 Silverado, and fabricated everything. Blew up the 5.3 twice. Sent it out to Texas Speed. We got a 7.0, so it's got LT5 in it right now.
Oh, damn.
Took the turbo out and just went NA just so we can kind of get like the monster truck sound and look off of it when you pull up. That aggressive sound that it sounds and yeah,
I hear that, motherfucker.
Huh?
it's insane.
So yeah, well, I mean, we went to
How does it sound?
really. No, but when I went with you, or when I went to Billet for Texas Truck Invasion,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was right next to me, so you could just hear that mean motherfucker just
Yeah, it's
being
insane.
mean.
Are you the first one to do the conversion on it? The Cadi conversion?
On a lifted truck, yes.
Uh,
There's a lot of guys.
With-
A lot of guys that got them on drop trucks. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that guy's name is called Ivan, but he's with Ground Zero. That truck is insane, and it was definitely my vision from
The purple one?
The
it's-
two-door
it's-
one, right?
Yeah, it was red, then purple, and now it's yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's clean.
That motherfucker got money though. He does a lot of shit to that damn truck.
Yeah, it's
For
an
real.
insane build. So that was definitely the vision for this. The suspension's all built from Diego. It's a 44-inch air ride lift,
Nice.
and it's got 30s on 16s. The interior's off of an Escalade too. The whole interior is an Escalade, so
Word.
it's.
Is it a newer interior? Or is
No,
it like,
I wish.
Yeah.
It's too complicated to make that
That's
make
not
that
bad.
dash work,
Yeah.
and then to even get one, it was insane. To get this, we had the render done a year ago, and it took a year for me to find this. Everything had to be parted, every piece, the fog lights, the headlights, the grill, the bumper, everything. We
For
had
this
to
model
piece
front end.
everything out. Yes.
Yeah. Will you rather go lift, and that's lift, or lift and bags? What would you recommend on that?
So on me, because it's an SUV, I already had the odds against me. A lifted SUV, it's kind of like, come on. So I knew if I was gonna build an SUV, it had to be better than the lifted trucks.
Yeah.
So if I was gonna show up, I was gonna show up and, you know what I mean,
Something
come out
different?
swinging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. And
You
it
just didn't want to just get a lift and coilovers. You just wanted to go just straight up lift and bags.
lifts and bags.
Yeah.
You got to go all out. The odds are already against you. Whenever you pull up with the SUV, you got to pull out. You got to pull up with something hard to be able to make up for the SUV. And I always been a big body guy. Before I had this one, I had a 2009 Yukon XL lifted on 26 by 16s,
So these are 28s or 30s?
30s.
30s?
Yeah, 30 by
So-
16s on 42s.
You want a little shout out? Sponsor? No sponsorship on these?
These wheels are TIS. We got TIS wheels from 2 years ago, I think, when we went to SEMA.
Sema. How's that?
Yeah,
How's the
Furious.
experience?
I didn't go.
There you go.
We sent our truck, but we're just too busy here. I don't think people really understand how insane it gets here. You saw all the builds that we got outside,
Yeah.
and right now it looks clear because my guy's been kicking ass.
Yeah.
We stopped taking much work. We slowed down the wave so we can be able to move these cars from the inside out. It gets insane here, so that's why I really never had a chance to go to SEMA. But not that I wouldn't like it. It's just no me llama tanto la atención to really
To go on like that.
go out there. You know what I mean? I just let people see our work. So I gotta be here and grind it out.
Talking
Keep the
about-
doors open.
Talking about SEMA and how every year there's always something on social media critiquing everybody.
Oh my god.
Everybody on rust, on welds, on
bolts.
two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, gasser. What do you think about that situation?
It's a double-edged sword, honestly. There's a lot of people that say, if it's not ready, why bring it, etc. I don't think people really understand that in the sponsorships, 9 times out of 10, every single car or truck is sponsored.
Yeah.
So a truck has to be there to fill up a spot. If not, you're gonna lose whatever it is item. A lot of people's argument could be like, well, yeah, well then just lose the spot. You know what I mean? But how long did it took? And 9 times out of 10, the builder has the truck, not the owner. The owner doesn't. I didn't see my truck till it left SEMA. You know what I mean? I never saw my truck till after SEMA. So a lot of people, yeah, they have a say so, but nobody really is gonna say, yeah, I'm not gonna take the truck because the powder coat left off, missed a spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the right thing to do is, yes, don't take it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But if the whole build and a whole bunch of people have a lot of work done, because a SEMA truck is not just one shop. It's hundreds of shops, not hundreds, but a couple shops and a couple of name brands that are also involved.
What's that shop in LA that's like very popular? And they used to do it was so popular on MTV.
West Coast Customs?
West Coast Custom. They actually built a car or everything. It was like custom made fabric.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Which one?
So-
it was what?
I
It
don't know.
was I think it was an
Was it
Infinity
Lexus?
or
Infinity?
something like
Yeah,
that.
it was Infinity.
It was a car. They were getting roasted though.
Yeah, it was getting roasted.
There
Like
was one guy. Sorry to cut you. There was one guy roasting them bad. Like,
Yeah.
why is this peeling off? And we're not gonna talk
Where,
about that. Like,
because where the mirror is at, it's like this little square is peeling off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's West Coast custom, so I feel like that's why everybody was critiquing on them because, you know, they've been there for years.
It's just the timing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But not even that. They've been having a lot of bad situations too. Like people like, oh man, they're doing shortcuts or never get my truck right or never my car right.
Yeah.
But hey, man.
I mean, it's. I think that has to do a lot with how you manage your business. There's a lot that people really don't talk about. To having a shop, you gotta have, from knowing how to work on cars, the tools that you really utilize. It's like when you go to school.
Yeah.
You go to school and all that science and the biology. How much of that are you using right now?
nothing.
You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
it comes here to owning a shop, it's just like that. The biology that you really know. It takes character, and it takes a lot of financial knowledge to
literacy.
be able to have a shop.
Yeah.
And the 10% is knowing about cars. To be honest,
Yeah.
as a business owner, you know what I mean. That's why a lot of shops. Sorry for
No, it's okay, it's okay.
a lot of people
It's
open
good
up
you
shops.
interrupted him, honestly. And then,
That's why a lot of shops open and don't make it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to learn how to manage your people. You got to learn how to also manage and talk to your people. And a lot of us don't really come from that kind of background where it's like we were taught how to run a business or how to manage a business.
Yep.
A lot of us were the first generation of having a business. So you kind of it's all a trial and error, you know. So
I hear you.
So,
Yes.
why? I really wanted to know, like, why did everybody does these like last minute SEMA builds? Is it on purpose, or they just like, oh, here's the parts last minute, do it?
Sema crunch. And stuff? Sema crunch?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. I didn't get my wheels till I think a week before. A lot of people don't get their wheels till the week before or 2 weeks before. Sometimes people do get them on time, but SEMA's crazy. It's just I think it has to do with the shop really that has it. My boy Diego, that built this truck. I've been knowing Diego since he had a job and I had a job. Since
Shout out to Diego.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker. We talked about building this truck before. Me and him talked about building a crazy truck before I even had a truck and I even had a business or the money to even build it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was pretty special for both of us, me and him, to really actually be able to build a truck like this. But yeah, for about SEMA, you really have to know how to manage as a shop. I'd done SEMA builds, and they're all sponsorships. So
Yeah.
you almost damn near have to do it for free.
Yeah.
So
Labor
the
for
shop-
free?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So a lot of shops get themselves in a bind where they have to keep the lights on or build a SEMA truck. So what is the shop gonna do? The shop's gonna get the job that's gonna pay them money, and then leave the SEMA build for last.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of shops get jammed up like that. That's why I'm not interested in no SEMA builds. I'll do them, but if I'm gonna charge, I'm good. You can miss me with all that stuff. You can keep the flame and glory of the SEMA. All
what they
that
got? Publicity?
stuff. It's not worth it. Believe
Yeah.
me, you.
So,
It's
so talking about sponsorships, how does that work? Can you talk a little bit about that situation with like SEMA sponsorships?
They're SEMA managers. A lot of people don't know that they're SEMA managers. A couple SEMA managers. My SEMA manager was Calvin. He's from Canada. He's also in Team Billet. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
Calvin.
From Canada.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
What truck?
He's got the first gen Ford, the white first gen Ford. That even the frame is all built and everything. It's white and red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he was my SEMA manager. So they pretty much got to contact them, or they have to show some interest in your build if it's going to be worthy of being at the spot. You know what I mean? So you got to drop a lot of dough.
Yeah.
You know, it's the SEMA. Obviously, the SEMA managers charge you. You got to pay them to be able to pick up your build, and they do give you a lot of free stuff. If you ask me, it is totally worth it. You know what I mean? I got sponsored with wheels and tires. I did have to pay a percentage on them.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it, but you really, it's an experience. And for me, it was, it's probably my last time, honestly, going to SEMA. It didn't leave me a good taste.
Yeah.
And you go to SEMA just to get criticized. Which one truck have you ever seen that they did not criticize? You know, there's an opinion for everything and everybody. So that's why it's like, it's just definitely not. I don't want to pay all this money just to go be in a hot seat.
Yeah. Hey guys, this is a very special podcast. The reason why is that we got two Team Billet guys on the pod.
I was like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
it's not that special, but it's our first. It's like our first one, right? Like that we get two Team Billet guys.
Yeah,
Huh?
I didn't talk to Carlos, but
Oh shit! Yeah, he didn't talk
Yeah.
to Carlos, and then you got.
We didn't do the secret handshake.
Shit, I ain't know about no fucking secret. Shit. That's
Hey,
how.
hold on! You pay your dues. You pay your dues.
Oh yeah,
I pay-
motherfucker. Did you pay your due? Man, let me ask you that. Nah, shit.
The weekly membership.
Man, do you actually do that shit?
Bro,
Wait,
come
hold on.
on.
I know. But what chapter are you? You're from here, right?
Yeah,
So you guys,
DFW.
yeah. So
Here we
DFW
go.
chapter.
Team Billet talk.
No.
So, but because it's bullshit, I see that shit all the fucking time in my
No.
comments. You don't pay. You only pay. I only pay on shows.
Only on shows, and
Yeah.
and there's certain shows like each city has mandatory shows that chapter puts on from chapters that come across the country, which is totally understandable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's totally fair. It's not unreasonable numbers. You know, I don't think they'll care, but it's like 150 or 200 a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it pays for the drinks and the waters and the food. So it's to accommodate the other members that come that drive. That's already an expense for them to come over here and enjoy the time with you.
We still pay. Like for bandas, we paid. I paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, cause we used to do the guests. Like, oh, guests, you guys don't have to worry about it. Just pay for the entrance.
Yeah.
I don't know about bandas now, but
Well, bandas
but-
was pretty.
but
Bandas
bandas
pretty
is expensive though too. So I mean, we could understand that the situation as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's expensive.
You know.
Enough
But
Team Billet
also,
talk.
and also
No.
it was a big controversy whenever our boy Carlos came in. That there was people saying that we pay all this money just to get a sticker. I think I told you. I don't think none of us ever built a truck to join Team Billet.
No,
I didn't build this truck to join them,
Except
or
Ociel.
to get accepted.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
My truck was already on 12s.
You know what I mean? It was kind of just, hey, you know, I talked to a lot. I know a lot of the Team Billet guys for years, and
Yeah.
you know, it kind of just made sense. You know
How'd
what
you
I
get
mean?
in?
The truck went to Sema.
Like Clica?
I got jumped in.
Like
I got jumped in by Rios and Rancho MC and Carlos.
Yeah. So pretty much
From
SEMA,
SEMA?
they hit you up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
No. I knew everybody
Yeah.
already. You know what I mean? So it was kind of Rios is the president from here from DFW.
Yeah,
So
shout out to
it's-
Rios. He's a cool dude, bro.
He's
I'll
a
tell you
real
that.
cool,
Yeah.
real cool dude. And then
Shout out to Rios.
Hollywood. At that time, we were building Hollywood SEMA truck, which is the white one. You know Hollywood.
Hollywood
the
Mike?
white truck. We painted that truck.
Shout out to Hollywood.
Hollywood Mike. We painted his truck and we assembled the truck, and Tweety's refinished it all up.
Nice.
And it's just a really good looking truck. It's been built for 3 years and it's still winning a lot of first places in a lot of places.
Talking about Tweeties, they're going hard over there, for real.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they build
What
a
are they
lot of
missing?
badass
Tweeties, you
trucks.
next, buddy. Get ready. We're going to Midland. Woo!
My bad, I had to burp.
But all right, so talk about the shop, like what man, I see you have all these builds. Talk about the C8 right here. You got
CA came in for a cam. We did a stage 3 cam from Texas Speed. It's been here for a while. We've been having an issue with HP tuners.
oh my god.
HP tuners with these Global B computers. They have, it's insane. They make you jump through a whole bunch of hoops you got to buy like 13 of their portals, which is like $3,000, and then to unlock it is $2,000, just to unlock it. Not credits to tune it after that.
Wow.
Which is fine. We already
Yeah.
got everything handled, but it was crazy. It was crazy to unlock that computer for these Global Bs. You pretty much got to prove yourself to them if you're worthy of tuning these cars. So
Two HP tuners?
HP tuners. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was one of the issues. The issue that we're having right now with it, why it's still here, is because it's consuming oil. So it starts building up a whole bunch of oil in the intake. So we're trying to find that issue. It's one of I think there's like 5 C8s cammed in the world. And this one's number 6 or number 5. So it's a lot of trial and error. And
Talk about the body kit, man. It looks crazy.
it's got a Liberty Walk. This is also a SEMA car. The owner bought it from Liberty Walk.
Wow.
It's insane.
When I came over here in the garage, man, it looked like GTA, bro. They all color combinated and everything, like color coordinated.
Yeah.
Color
Coordinated. Yeah, crazy. You know, he was going on the pod, so he was like, man, I gotta show up and show up.
Yeah, show a little.
Yeah. This used to be
You know what I'm
mine. This CTSV. I sold it not too long ago. It's
Talking to Mike.
It's making like 800 horses. Oh, yeah.
How much?
It's making like 800 horses. It's got a Gen 5. It's a street car. It's not crazy number. It's not Mona Lisa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's making.
It'll boogie though.
Yeah.
It'll boogie.
Street cars. Soon, next year we're gonna come out swinging with that. We're gonna get on the track. We're gonna get on the track.
You're gonna hold on. I gotta. You're gonna swing like the Rangers or the Astros?
For sure, not the Astros.
Loki went Houston.
I mean, if you want to,
you know what we do can agree in with Houston, and
if you want to get the roids like Garcia, go ahead. It's fine.
Oh boy, here we go.
Fire.
You know what I do can't agree with the argument is that the parade, it was garbage.
I heard.
It was.
I seen.
It was unprepared.
Yeah, because I think they went too early. And it was, what was the parade on Friday?
I have no idea.
Well, all the players showed up in their own personal cars with the windows
That was
up.
a personal?
White waving. I was like, wow. My wife wanted to bring my kids, which is a 2-hour drive for us.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't do all that because everybody would have been disappointed.
You know why? They're not used to winning, bro.
That's true, fool.
It's not.
Like
10, you're not lying.
10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're not used to winning,
Fuck
so
them.
they confuse us. Fuck.
Even though I know
they
we're in the
dropped
same
the bag
city.
with all these players and everybody, and
Yeah.
here's the outcome. But it was
Damn,
pretty good.
he even made the manager quit on us, bro.
I wasn't gonna jump on the bandwagon, but I you know what I mean. I was like, good for them.
After that situation, I was like, you know what, bro?
That boy Dusty really retired. He's like, I'm too dusty already.
He is dusty, motherfucker. Make some dumbass fucking rolls, man. Well, we're not gonna talk about that.
That's another story.
You know,
We will argue later, but
yeah.
All right, so what's the future? What's the future for HP House, man?
HP House. We got a building that we're waiting for our permits to go come through. It's almost 40,000 square foot building, which is it used to be an Amazon building. So that's what we're stuck here. So we're gonna make our own parts, our own engines. We're gonna have a kind of like Texas Pete, but we're gonna still build cars.
Nice.
Parece he's gonna make an Amazon of trucks, compadre.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You got 2 day delivery.
Well,
prime delivery.
Prime delivery.
You gotta urinate in a You gotta urinate in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't. you know about that? Amazon, they don't have pee breaks. They gotta urinate in a cup.
No,
oh my god.
Swear to God, they don't because it's all the time, bro. I swear to God.
It's not even sanitary.
I swear to God, bro. Look it up. Swear to God. Like they literally have to piss in a bottle and keep driving, bro.
There's got to be some sort of. They're doing that for some sort of a bonus too.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if I'm not peeing in no damn bottle.
Todo miado, la pinche caja, güey, todo. The fuck smell like piss.
No, but yeah, that's the plan. We're waiting on this building. We're gonna start building parts, start building our own engines, selling our own everything to build a car. Merch. I want to keep my. I guess it's not a really good strategy for financial reasons because a lot of people do want a merch, but I want to keep the merch for me and the team. So whenever we do, if you have merch, it's because we gave it to you. We don't even sell it. We don't have a booth. I don't want to sound like that, but we really don't. We don't need that, and I want to exclusify it. So if you do have it, it's for a reason.
Yeah, you can give me a shirt, güey.
I got you. Since you're in Team Billet, I got you, bro.
Dang,
fuck hard.
Hey, fuck hard. I know, right? Dang, it's all good. It's all good. You know, it's all right. It's all right.
Nah, but
I'm the one. Hey, don't forget, I'm the one that edits the clips.
Oh, damn! He's gonna cut that one off.
It's gonna blur my face and shit, man. Damn.
What do you think about the podcast, man? Like, what do you think about the show?
I loved it, bro. You know, I've been hitting you up since whenever y'all started.
I know, man.
I loved it. I saw the potential, and I saw where it was coming. I saw the good energy.
Saw the bad energy.
I didn't see any bad energy. Never.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's always been good.
The bad energy is like me don't know what the fuck I'm talking about half the time. You know what I mean?
No, I think it was perfect whenever you joined because it's like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
But the opposite is like he's more serious, and you bring the comedy,
comedy
to it.
to it,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So it's like
Appreciate
it's
that.
perfect.
But
you know?
definitely
It's never a stale. It's never a stale
Moment.
episode. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Somebody motherfucking agree with that. Somebody
That's
actually
true.
fucks with me. Thank
That's
you.
true. That's true.
Yeah, but look at the
Yeah,
comments.
serious? Oh, I know. That's true.
Fucking
What the
haters.
comments say? I don't
Hey,
read
I don't know
comments.
shit, which is kind of true, but I mean, it is what it is.
But you know, it's you who really does know everything. You know,
Yeah.
have you seen every single person that knows about something never knows nothing in the comments?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
We never know nothing.
That's true.
It's just
Probably those guys that never even fucking owned a truck before. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or then probably had like a little V6 trying to build it or something.
What do you call it? The pinata trucks?
The fucking Lego trucks.
Lego trucks.
They're the fucking Lego trucks, V6,
I'm
fucking rusted out all around, bro. Barely can even afford fucking LED headlights, man. I'm fucking banging. Bam! Fired on all these motherfuckers.
Team Billet energy coming out.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people misjudge us for the Team Billet que somos mamones o que blah, 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 that we think we're all that, our shit don't stink. I don't think really people has ever had the time or that actually to meet us or know us.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, because we're drunk as fuck at shows.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's, and that for a lot of us, that's our vacation.
Yeah.
We don't really, like, when I go out there, that's why I don't take my booth and I don't try to make and bring any customers out, because that's my vacation that I hang out with
Yo,
the
déjame
boys.
tomar, güey. Chingada madre.
Yeah.
Pistear.
Them boys drink, bro.
Bro, they
Them boys
fucking
drink.
drink.
I don't.
Fucking George. Fuck that motherfucker.
I think we spent. I think for bandas, the Team Billet chapter spent like 4 or 5K,
Yeah.
and it was gone before the sun was down, bro.
Damn.
Everything was gone.
They were upset. I was like, hell, what the fuck? No, El Dia del Caliente was like, it was the first bandas. Not the first bandas, but like for this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, man, we need some beer. Like, se acabó todo.
Everything, the tequila bottles, and there wasn't like 5 tequila bottles, like 20, 30 tequila
Damn,
bottles.
bro.
Damn.
Compadre, we ain't messing around. Compadre, we spend them top dollars, bro. Even got a grupillo and everything. Bro.
Hey, pay your dues.
Pay my dues, man.
Don't
Y'all
forget-
cheerleaders, y'all need to pay y'all dues, bro. Nah, but shout out to Carlos, man. But
Carlos,
yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
Carlos.
I think you don't want to come
Shout out
back.
to Carlos.
You don't want to come back. You should come back, bro. You
Why you don't want to come back?
He's too busy.
Nah, he's a
the
busy
guy's
dude.
traveling all over.
He's busy doing it, but I was like, no. Nah, but when it comes to me, man, I'm just an influencer, bro. So it's like whatever I say, I feel like people don't take it serious. They shouldn't be taking it serious. And then some people in the comments like, man, like, you know, these guys don't got it. These kids don't got it. Like, bro, they got Snap finance, bro. They got Snap finance. If you really committed, sell something. You know what I mean? Buy the case of Cheetos and fucking sell it for $3 or something. Do something about it. You know what I mean? Shit, I used to sell, flip, you know, Snap if I have to, this and that. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
It's a sacrifice for everybody. You know what I mean?
If you really committed to this shit, like not just being a fucking tacuache doing donuts or whatever, like, and then you can't even go on gear because you fucked it up or something, like, like that. I feel like that's
No
just,
reverse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell you this: 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive.
It depends. What do you mean? Like,
Let's just say you live in the city, and you're gonna need that 4-wheel drive. You know what I mean?
you need the 4-wheel drive for the city?
But I'm saying, you live in the city.
Yeah.
You know, you do your errands and stuff, but do you really need that 4-wheel drive?
I've used my 4-wheel drive. I got my Cummins outside, that
Yeah.
dually, and I've used the 4-wheel drive only to pull my forklift that got stuck in the mud, and whenever it ices outside, which is 3 times in the whole year.
So you're saying, like, do you prefer 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive in general?
I mean, I'd rather have it if I need it, if it's going to be my daily truck.
It's a daily, but if
But
it's a show truck,
If it's a show truck, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be
say it
4
to
by
your
4
chest, big dog. Say it
doesn't
to
matter.
your chest.
I got roasted when I went to Sema with this because I didn't have the front drive shaft. It's like I don't understand what people really see. What does it prove? Like once I put that drive shaft on, like they're gonna find something else to. It's a drive shaft now. Tomorrow's gonna be a bolt rusting or something. You know what I mean? So it's a never ending criticism with these trucks, which is
Not even that, bro. If you are like 40, 50 inches up in the sky, like, what the fuck? Like, not even for dirt road, dude. Like, you're gonna use it. You know what I mean?
I don't need for I've
You can't even see the fucking hill, bro.
anybody that has these type of trucks and they have a truck, this is a show truck, and we all have a capable truck that's going to be a daily truck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if We'll never daily. At least I can daily it if I want to, but let's be honest. Even though it's really really well built and it rides better than my dually, and my dually has a little 8-inch lift. This rides way better than that one. I still wouldn't daily this one just because it's loud as hell.
The
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah, and the wheels and the people is insane. They get so close to you to get a video of you. That's the most hazardous thing on the highway is the people getting close to you to record you.
Oh damn.
It's insane.
Not even
Is that
that.
annoying?
It's super annoying. It's super annoying, especially the 18-wheelers. You know, you're high up there.
18-wheelers recording you?
Yes, the 18-wheeler guys get super close to you and everything. It's crazy.
Damn.
Not even that. When you go to
Like
shows,
fish selling
dude,
it.
you go to shows and you're high up there, like you're probably gonna run out. You scared you're gonna get run over somebody. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah, you are. Yeah,
It's like-
You're scared you're gonna run over somebody. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, even on the
What's wrong
city
with that?
too. In the city too, you always got to be focused that you're not going to hit a car in front of you just because it's
Yeah.
so high up.
Yeah.
That's why you don't daily these cars. You know what I mean? So no, you don't need a front drive shaft. I don't need one. If I had one, good. But if that I don't have
You don't
one, it
wanna-
makes zero sense. It doesn't.
I feel like you don't really have to spend that extra money for it. You know what I mean?
I
If you-
bought a CCS drop down transfer case for it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it just we never put it on. It's
Yeah.
still in the box. We have the drive shaft. I don't need it.
You should make a video of that.
You should give it to
Or
us.
just a
Yeah.
picture.
Give it to us. Yeah.
Take a picture of it. Just show the drive shaft. You see the truck. I feel like you get a lot of likes on that.
Whenever we show the truck, put it on the side of it.
Yeah. You know, probably I should let me borrow the whole. I'll probably put it on Instagram. Like, hey, I got my drive shaft now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think about forward drive drop trucks?
4-wheel drive drop trucks.
Yeah.
I never seen one.
Really?
4-wheel drive
Yeah.
drop truck.
C71s. Yeah.
I've seen the C71.
4x4 drop trucks.
Yeah.
I've seen the C71 body kits that they do, like the front ends or the trims on it. But I mean, it's pointless, just like it is having a drive shaft on this. When is it drop truck ever gonna need four-wheel drive? Other than it's other than when it's racing,
Like
it
Crosby.
wants to
Yeah.
launch
A Crosby.
launch off the line.
I think it's just more expensive to even drop it too, because it's forward
I
drive.
think so too.
Damn, buddy. It's a big flex. It's for the haters, man. At the end of the day.
It's a big flex.
Yeah.
What do you prefer tuning, like on dyno or street?
It depends. Once you're making a whole bunch of power, it gets unsafe. But we prefer tuning in the street because you interact with the car just like how the owner's gonna drive it.
Right.
Tuning is I always said tuning on dyno, it's for a drag car. You don't turn left, you don't merge, you don't come to a stop. Once a crazy car with a big ass boost cam with a fuel system and pulleys or a big blower, you'll make changes to full throttle and mid throttle. But whenever you're street tuning, you're actually interacting with the car like the owner's going to be interacting with. And at least in our market, they're all street cars.
Yeah.
So we need them to behave like
Like a
behave
street-
correctly. That's not going to stall out on a red light or a stop sign or coming to a stop, etc.
Yeah. Damn.
Damn.
Nice.
So street
Street all day
for street cars.
And you got all the space. You got all
We
these
got all
roads,
the
man.
roads,
They
yeah.
get like, they go like freaking.
Have you got like any like complaints? Because you do live in like.
Oh yeah, we do. We do. Is that there's a lady down the road that always complains from customers that leave. It's never us because if we're gonna do any tuning, we get on the highway. We get on the highway and then we'll make some changes on the highway, do a couple pulls, and then here on the road. We've never had any accident. Just in case if customers like, whoa, that's so unsafe with the cars.
They're probably calling.
Never
Yeah.
had one accident.
Nice. They're probably calling like, man, there's this Charger going down, and this is. That'd be funny.
And it's always
Oh
the
my
customers
God.
leaving.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
And the cops always the cops know where to pull up always.
Oh, so you got a
They
lot
pull
of
up
cops in-
here.
They pull up here. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah they already know where they came from.
Oh, there's some.
They're friendly. They never come. Don't mess with Dallas cops.
Ah,
Whatever.
mother-
It's worse than Mexico cops, bro.
Bro, I got pulled
Stay
over for
away.
window tint, brother.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
It's
Tell us why. Why?
it's horrible, bro. I don't understand. It's like if they hate their job already and they take it on us.
How
I
many
don't
tickets have you got in
understand
here?
it. I'm sorry.
How many tickets have you gotten in here? Like in Dallas?
In Dallas, none. I didn't never got any tickets, but
Wait, is it Fort Worth or Dallas?
Dallas.
Okay.
We're in Fort Worth right now.
Yeah.
That's where the shop is at. Dallas. But in Dallas, I'll tell you an incident that we had that was all over the internet. I guess there was the Adult Task Force hit us, and there was a VIN swap Trackhawk in my shop. And they pulled up with the guns out, like if we were El Chapo. They closed down my road. They had the drone out. They had the helicopter out.
Damn.
Yes.
They were getting them.
Yeah. That's one of the very gray areas that in the automotive today, this day, with business owners that we have to be very careful is the kind of cars that come in and come out. Because they charge you for them.
Yeah.
You know, they can charge you all day, but it won't stick. Obviously, it's not like we owned it or we did it.
Yeah, it's not like
But it definitely, like a business owner that's not prepared to drop 10 grand on a bond and then fight the case for a year to get it dismissed, it's a career ender.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the Trackhawk came.
And they were following that Trackhawk.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So they came, and they surrounded the shop. They had me. There's pictures of me with the cop. He pulled up, got out, put the gun in my head, and put me on the ground.
Damn.
And after I went, obviously they took me to jail. They questioned me. They took me to jail. I bonded out. That case is still ongoing. It's been a year and a half already. So just we're waiting for it to get. It's gonna get dismissed.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy, dude. You had to pay your own bond, even though it's not your fault, man. Like,
of course, I mean they charge you for it. They charge you for it. You know how they say you're innocent till you're proven guilty, but bullshit. We all know you're guilty first till you're proven innocent.
Yeah.
Well, So that happened in Dallas, and I never looked back. We've had the same issue here where the Auto Task Force comes, any shop, the Auto Task Force comes and searches, make sure there's no stolen vehicles or you're not running a chop shop. Never has that happened in Fort Worth or in Arlington. They always come. They're like, hey, we're doing this, etc. Have any questions, present themselves. Very friendly, very, they treat you like a human being, not like Dallas. Dallas pulled up with another game plan. They pulled up like they just got off of fucking, what's that video game that that everybody plays, the Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
They pulled up pissed.
They probably literally just got done playing it too.
Yeah.
They pulled up pissed with vests and everything, drones. It was insane.
Yeah.
Más falta las pinches, la
Fucking robot.
FC-130.
Hey,
helicopter.
What do you think they race at the most? Like what state?
Texas and Cali are going hard. I think Texas and Cali go hard when it comes to racing. But you know, there's always these individuals like Mississippi. We just built a jailbreak red eye that's going to do big wheel racing in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And he started showing me in Facebook, which I'm not in Facebook. I'm on Facebook, but I'm just because of the Facebook market, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I guess there's big forum groups in Mississippi. I mean, there's racing everywhere, but I think Cali and Texas definitely take it.
All right, so in the Dodge, you got the V6, RT 5.7, 392, Hellcat. After that,
you got Red Eye.
Red Eye?
I don't know if the Red Eye. Well, you got the Red Eye because the Red Eye is still pretty much like a street car. So you got the Red Eye. Then you have
Jailbreak. After that,
so the Jailbreak is a Red Eye.
So what's the difference?
Tuning. It's tuned. The Jailbreak's already tuned. I think it comes out with like 790, 805. I don't know off the top of my back. I don't remember. And then is the Drag Pack. It's the Drag Pack. Is it the Drag Pack? The Drag Pack's the one that's insane. That's got the 5.7, the full build 5.7 with the 3.0 Whipple.
It comes from like that factory.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's pretty much like the Copo Camaro.
Okay.
And I forget what's it running, and it's a
Built
full
5.7?
built race car. Yeah,
Damn.
5.7. I don't remember how much. I'm sure it's making more than 1,000 because it's I want to say the Draft Pack is on top of the Demon.
So it's Demon and then the 170.
Yeah, but there's another one. I can't remember which one's the other one under the Demon. It's dang, I can't remember.
There's so many freaking.
I can't remember.
Dodge.
There's
But
one.
like
there-
OEM, like for Dodge.
Yes.
super stock.
Super stock.
The super stock is under is red eye jailbreak, then super stock, which is pretty much like it's a red eye jailbreak, but it's got no interior, it's got no back seat.
What?
Yeah,
So like a demon, because a demon.
demon's a full. It's full interior. It's got back seats.
Oh, with it has a roll cage too,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, the roll cage.
Damn,
yeah.
that's from Dodge.
That's
from Dodge.
You can bolt the roll cage on. Right?
Yeah, yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you bolt the roll cage on
Damn.
with slicks. Yeah,
I remember there was
not slicks, but street radios, right?
Yeah, there's also there's trim packages like the Daytona too. You know the Daytona, which is pretty much like a damn near like a red eye. You know,
Yeah.
it's still Hellcat. It's not. It doesn't have the big blower like the red eye Demon,
Yeah.
super stock. But it's the trim. They're trim packages. The rarity of them.
Dude,
you know what I
they
mean?
freaking mass produce those like crazy.
They still sell them?
And they said it was lost
Yeah.
last call. They said it was last call this year, and then they started making them again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
Well,
marketing.
Then I was like, they're not gonna lose fucking income. Just like, oh, this is gonna be the end of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did hear about
I bet
that.
you people started buying Hellcats though for real.
Oh yeah.
like crazy.
Well, the 170 Demon that's coming out. One of our customers just got it yesterday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, did you post it or didn't you?
I didn't post it. No, I didn't post
Oh.
it. But he just got it yesterday. He was gonna get it delivered today. I was gonna have him to bring it so he can be here on the podcast, but
That would have been.
it was too last minute.
crazy, compa. Demon 170.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Those I know those are pretty rare. I don't know if they're gonna mass produce those or not, but
Hope not.
I'm sure they are the 170s. But I think they were very limited of
And
how much.
what they come with? Power wise?
I don't know. At the top of my head, I don't know. Usually Pablo's the one that has all these answers.
Yeah, put in Demon 170 HP on Google. Damn, that's crazy, man. Like,
The I know after, and then on top of the Demon is a drag pack, which is a full blown track car.
Yeah.
like the Copo Camaro, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower.
1050?
1,025.
1025.
Isn't it the one from Top Gear that they actually made a review? The motherfucker took the tires, it took the interior, he switched the center console for another center console.
It hasn't even came out yet.
I don't know.
I mean, they're delivering, but right?
Yeah.
But-
Because I remember the Top Gear they made a show about it, but I was like, he had to swap everything
Yeah.
to make it like, you know, a track hawk or not a track hawk, but like to drive on the track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
1025? Crazy.
stop.
That's crazy.
Straight from factory.
Straight from factory. But you're paying every penny of that too.
Oh my God.
I think they're 200.
Yeah, 200K.
250, 260.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you could build something to beat that?
Oh, of
For
course.
less?
A 2017 Hellcat. We can make it gap that easy.
Really?
With the stock blower.
And how much? Okay, so let's say you get a Hellcat right now, right?
Yeah.
How much do they cost? Roughly 45, 50?
2017?
Well,
Yeah. Like 50, 60.
Wait, why that year though?
It's the cheapest one. So I'm grabbing the cheapest
Oh,
Hellcat
okay.
to beat the 260,000
Yeah,
260,000, 170 Demon.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so and how much do you have to add as far as like money wise to be able to?
About 14 grand.
Really?
Yeah, about 14K.
And that's what?
You'll make 1,200 horses.
No, but
Easy.
that's what like what
Pulleys, fuel system, triple hat fuel pump, heat blanket, a spacer, injectors.
14 grand?
Yeah.
That's
But it's gonna be like the new Ford, bro.
dude.
Nah,
That's kind of cheap.
But
though, like, I'm not
but
gonna lie.
the weight.
What about
the
trans?
weight to ratio?
Trans. Does that come with built trans?
Yes and no. I think those got the HP 90s. It's just like they're pretty durable, but you're gonna need to upgrade it eventually once
Yeah.
you keep running that kind of HP.
Damn, 14 grand.
Yeah.
Motor work.
No motor work at all.
Damn.
That sounds like a deal.
You're gonna need motor work, but I'm just saying, like, with 14K, with 70K, you buy a 50K car and you spend 14K on it, you will gap that 170 Demon all day long.
Fucking go hard
But
on
hold
buy
on.
one.
So you're saying hold on, but you're saying motor work, but that's more money, right?
Yeah. Obviously, because you're pretty much.
So it's not 14K.
it's because you need motor work, but to run for 1,200 horses, yeah, I mean you can run it
Stock block.
Yeah, you can run stock block and bottom end. You're gonna blow it up for a fact, but you're still gonna gap that 170. All you need is one pass to gap that.
That's all you need.
You know what I mean?
That's all you need.
That's all
And
you
you
need.
just prove a point. That's it. You can go home.
But you can drop in a forged drop-in kit for it for about $6K. You know what I mean, and not worry about blowing up.
So let's say $20K for the motor to handle more than one pass.
Yeah.
And then the trans, how much?
Trans is about $6,500 from HHP, a built stage 3 HP90.
Okay, so how much?
About $6,500, 65 to 7K.
Okay.
Depending
So-
if you get a stall or you source it separately.
Okay, let's say 7K. So you're looking at 27 to have a built trans. What about the diff? Does the diff? How are those? Are they strong?
The diff will hold up. Yeah,
Okay.
The diff will obviously once you start getting into bigger numbers than that, you got to get a billet diff.
Yeah.
You got to brace it for sure. You got to brace it, but the brace is like $300.
So pretty much you're telling me you can't go cheap.
So 30,000, so you can make more than one pass to build.
Oh, and also you gotta change this. So that's another. You know.
Yeah. It's because then you're speaking about the durability. Obviously, this
Yeah.
car is the 170 is a dailyable 1,000, but they don't tell you it's 1,050 on race gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is
It's
that
not-
100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 100 octane, some shit.
Yeah.
But it's making like 800 on 93.
But it'll make more on the 85, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
You know what's a big taboo that I've heard? I have a whole bunch of people always hit me up that you got to change your injectors to run E85, and no, you don't.
on the
On
the
anything,
Dodge? On Dodge or anything?
Anything.
Really?
you don't have to change your injectors to run E85. It's all on map tune. On Ford, on GM, on
Shots
LS
fired.
LTs.
So why do
So
they?
on LTs to run E85, you need a bigger fuel pump and bigger injectors. You're gonna run out of duty cycle whenever
has
you're
been
tuning.
shut
But
down.
you don't have to change your injectors to run E85
Yeah.
or your fuel pump. It's a sales point. I know I'm gonna fuck this up for a lot of shops, but it's a sales.
What about the fuel
selling
lines?
point. You don't have to. It's E85. If anything, it's
you
gonna
know how
clean
they-
out all the gunk from that 93 or 87.
You know the they say like E85 fuel compatible.
Yes.
The fuel lines.
Yes.
What about those?
I don't understand. It's the alcohol level is higher. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's way higher than 93. You know,
And you just tagged a lot of mechanics, big dog.
it's because
You know what I mean?
it's insane, bro.
Yeah.
You know, shops like that fuck it up for shops like me that we're making an honorable living. So we have to. It's like you get all your customers that are shell shocked or fucked up from other shops. You gotta like nurture them here and like sobarlos damn near like, hey,
Yeah.
calmate. We're not gonna bend you over, homie. Relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. To run E85 on any of these cars, I don't got to change out the injectors for the fuel pump. It's all map tune.
Yeah.
Damn, compadre.
He's throwing shots. Pa 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 pa. Literally, task force when they come in and I'm like,
At least it won't be Dallas though. We won't have no guns in our head.
oh my god, I'll mess with you. I mean, what do you think? Like we covered everything, right? Like
Yeah, we covered everything pretty much, except that we started fabricating trucks. We can drop them now, body them and frame them, but
yeah,
we'll come out swinging next year on that.
yeah. So next year you're gonna start more performance.
Next
Well,
year,
higher performance, right?
Higher performance.
Higher performance. My bad.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna start hitting the track. I wanna. I've always been a street guy. I just don't like the illegal side of it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
I just whenever I'm me dejó asustado Dallas, so I don't really want to mess with cops.
Yeah.
What? We ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. It ain't
We
nothing.
racing, bro. But,
In Mexico. We're racing in Mexico.
yeah, in Mexico.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. Next year we'll come out with that S2K and we'll probably build something else. But
Nice, man. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to Go Hard Podcast. Make sure you check out HP House on Instagram. Do you have a YouTube or not really?
we do have YouTube. Yeah, it's HP House.
HP House on
House.
YouTube. Make sure you check out _team Billet on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Make sure you check out Go Hard Podcast on, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Shorts, everywhere, Facebook. The audio is on Spotify and iTunes and everywhere else. Guys, thank you so much for the support. We came all the way to Fort Worth. Yeah. Came all the way to Fort Worth. We came to show out for the Astros. Hey, guys, we're here representing you. Nah, but honestly, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.